me quitte. C'est moi je quitte le quartier. J'ai maillé déjà. J'ai pas baillé, fait des dégâts. Tyson Gribord de bombardier. J'vais te casser le dos, pas te marier. Me tiens par la main, ça va parler. J'ai déjà le ballon baissé sur le palier. Comme autre Chomeo, j'suis médaillé. Vamonos négro, allez d'aller. La cuenta fut très salée. Ta Allah, j'vais la faire chialer. Africa, tu n'as pas d'âge. Ils veulent te mailler. Ton nom de famille sera prise d'otage. À quoi sert d'être lion en cage? Envoie le H, les millions cash. Oh maille. Madame la juge est lente de rage. J'ai mitraillé comme un sauvage. C'est pas le quartier qui me quitte. C'est moi je quitte le quartier. J'ai maillé déjà. J'ai bataillé, taillé, fait des dégâts. Je n'entends pas toutes ces hyènes. J'suis pas un plat de thieboudienne. Même moi j'pourrais rougir de haine. Esclave n'a pas de remise de peine. Ceux qui ne veulent pas faire de business, je vous en prie descendez là. Le cours de tâche n'est qu'être en baisse. Serre-moi un shot de Mandela. Africa tu n'as pas d'âge. Ils veulent te mailler. Ton nom de famille sera prise d'otage. À quoi sert d'être lion en cage? Envoie le H, les millions cash. Oh maille. Madame la juge est lente de rage. J'ai mitraillé comme un sauvage. Lion de la terre en Gaïa R, j'ai fait ce qu'il fallait. Sénégal, DKR, génération boule, fallait. Il aimait l'Afrique, mais la moulin l'a poussé à tailler. Passe-moi les masses à Mama Kosa, FLO, Mara, Salvatrocha. Oh, négro n'a pas vraiment de shot. Le boulet plat, tu ne fais pas vraiment de squat. Pour toi, j'ai formule adéquate. Hypercute de gauche à droite. Tyson Gribord de bombardier. J'vais te casser le dos. Et la branche a trop accéléré. Elle a gâté le roi. Première roue arrière des mers. J'ai changé le port. Je suis pirate donc loup de mer. Je peux te montrer les crocs.
Hey yo, it sounds like a vainglorious day. Spinning around the sun since 83. I rock the crown like it's race, that's longevity. Raise a toast for my fam, cause they real, that's a rarity. Before I'm dead and buried 6 feet deep, dialogues with the reaper. He might creep up and toss me a lifeline, make it a classic to celebrate. Feeling healthy as a heavyweight.
Wide stances, elevated crime from hands quick. 4 nice breeze, you catch me dancing. Motivated, hated, patient. Saying statements related, never saying I'm flagrant. Days spent. Ways went out of the door, looking at more, keep it straight. Sent lies to make a fight when danger approaches. Become hopeless, a world of strangers, I'm none the same. Sons will bang the ones they came after long years in the slum. Son who changed? Change the clip, change the disc. Fire lit, change the environment. Stay in the trench, yo, I wrote it. Concrete jungle ferocious. Whatever's on the arm strength is still in motion. Bars for the hood, updated bank, slide cards, I'm good. Yo, the mill is on me, still is on me. And the lean is on G. Life never feeling off key. Lords vibe with 3.
Hey yo, it sounds like a vainglorious day. Spinning around the sun since 83. I rock the crown like it's race, that's longevity. Raise a toast for my fam, cause they real, that's a rarity. Before I'm dead and buried 6 feet deep, dialogues with the reaper. He might creep up and toss me a lifeline, make it a classic to celebrate. Feeling healthy as a heavyweight. Yo, we've been around the world, fairly unknown. My heart is like an atlas when I travel alone. As long as I've been at this, 15 years in my zone, I shall remain famous. My spitting image on chrome before I aim at the throne. But yo, who really want it? I take it with me to a next planet. This psilocybin kicked in soon as I started rhyming. But I'm not really wild and spiritual kundalini. It makes it hard to kill me. My son, the vibes are too real. 30 rotations fill me. A vainglorious journey, that's why they call it a trip. That's why I flip the pace, kid, to keep it fucking moving. Before I get ruthless, a peace be upon me. So why they call me a G? Cause maybe God wants a gangster, you see. Although I'd rather create, I might give it a take. And my free will's to love or to hate. So as long as you know, man, you coming with me. Coming with me. My free will's to love or to hate. Check. Hey yo, it sounds like a vainglorious day. Spinning around the sun since 83. I rock the crown like it's race, that's longevity. Raise a toast for my fam, cause they real, that's a rarity. Before I'm dead and buried 6 feet deep, dialogues with the reaper. He might creep up and toss me a lifeline, make it a classic to celebrate. Feeling healthy as a heavyweight.
Vainglorious lords,
Vainglorious, thorough laws, you straight warriors. Raise 40s, then proceed to blaze auditoriums. Great historian, my oratory is the glorious. Exalt me like the loneliest, my guards is felonious. You frauds is the phoniest, crummy rims, my home is grim. Far rock, lost my first homie when I was only 10. The beat smoldering, words travel like solar winds, hold a pen. Queens, New York, you know the brim. Lord of Kings, you know he been. The zone again, keep the grades growing on his chin. Holy blow if it's a potent blend. Sippin' Stoli gin, nothing holy, son, you know he sin. When I bestow these hymns, red gems like Smithsonian. Exhibits 500 grams, Pyrex written. Supreme intellect, dipping with vets who text spitting, then the jack sitting. Park bench vision, hence sipping, vivid rendition, less fiction. I inject wisdom, verbal technician. You know I spit long division, polynomial flow, check the writtens.
Hey yo, it sounds like a vainglorious day. Spinning around the sun since 83, I rock the crown like it's race, that's longevity. Raise a toast for my fam, cause they real, that's a rarity. Before I'm dead and buried 6 feet deep, dialogues with the reaper. He might creep up and toss me a lifeline, make it a classic to celebrate. Feeling healthy as a heavyweight.
Lord of the Kings, King of the Lords.
It's my last day on earth, son, I can't call it. If you love me, then blast it. Will still vibe through my recordings. Another frequency I'm transcended to. A conscious entity looking over you. Maybe it's the life force drawing me in. I hear the eerie whispers in the wind. I see the silhouettes approaching. Darkness is calling me, what up, brothers? It's your right hand Spicko. I come back, ghost write some shit, yo, team thorough. Buried in your memory, so just remember to honor the craft and what remains. No tattoos or murals in my name, who needs fame? When you got fam holding you down in this amazing spectacle we call life, feel the centrifugal effect. I got your world spinning with all the DJ cuts and all the savagery. It's like a mad piece.
Is the sky falling? Armors hellfire, enormous cups of gin like dims and mornings. After years of torment, laughter with precautious, cause the next life's upon us. Dawning, cycles of the obvious, gun talks by lobbyists for which rights to uphold. Life conquered it, stages, pages, atheists, aging, believe in God within, soul is sacred. Examine the memories I've wasted. For famine, the devil bleeds. I say this with hands on the cannon. At you to spray clips beyond the damage in my mind. To play with foulness, wildness. 40 cal, live 45, more than live. Darkness brings it out. Kids in the neighborhood spray you good. It was the violence, changed what it was. My name is up, the sounding Hall of Fame. Important ways he's righteous, but the gangsters say he's just like us. Which side of the fence? Which line of defense? What does his lines defend? And where I begin,
it gets deeper than words and what I self-express. Otherworldly shit beyond the flesh, just talk to me about those angels floating on flowers. So all that hate in your heart that seems to scour the earth. The more we conversate, the more I heard them by the lake. And old man, I splash my face, it's only me. I'm real weak, I felt the cold breeze clutch my chest and drop. Hey yo, it's 83, my mom's about to pop. I see my pops burning proud of baby boy, I heard him shout 8 pounds with a gleam in his eye, remembering how I just died. I feel sad and start to cry until I feel her warmth or her love in my rebirth. Maybe we spoken before and you already know my verse, my thirst and dedication then to the letter, the very core, the epicenter. And once you comprehend, it starts as soon as it ends. Your real life will travel again.
Then lost in time, stuck in spaces. World heavy light years, speeding, flying spaceships. Is it the Matrix? You want the red or the blue? I refuse and lose all my patience. Separated, anxious. Life for gangsters, for paper. We built some beauty, you should've thanked us. Instead you played us. Trapped us in the game was lame, but hey, where I go is the same stuff. Who gets the blame, son? Deathbeds full of same, son. Living a life was taught to aim guns. Respect the bank, son. With the last days closer, I reveal my thoughts. Train young soldiers, the rebels, thinking caps and the pebbles, the jewels. I know we lose, but gotta settle. We made murder corner every deadly by creation, and hindsight is 2020. See the facts, last days upon us. Reason I swigged on to get high. You find me gone, son, like where you lost us. As kids was forced to run from home, beloved our parents forced us. I once looked inside of a coffin and saw my whole life dragging when it divorced us. You think you know what the end is? Sorry to say, just another beginning. My boy, did we get it? Another shot and do it right. At the same time, I'll be sinning. Get down or up, I'll be winning. Team Thorough, the Big Ab, Spicko, Hadfer, Bogard, Born Solomon, Chesco, Noisy, Balls for the Hood, man, Fall Rock, yeah, stay like that. El Wayno, Machine Gun Funk, yeah, straight like that, straight like that. Hold it down, Lords of Kings, Great Lordzilla, the most thorough, Team Thorough, yeah, you know what it is. The last days upon us. But it's just the beginning. You know what I mean? It's right, man. That's how it is.
You when he's playing. Girlfriend, I hope you listen to what I'm saying.
days, haze was purple. I circled smoke out flames for my page rehearsal. Before it hit me, flying, describing some flyness. Illustrated, I'ma die with rose petals. Cause my wife said those medals on hips could never let folks settle. Top of the building, over hoods watching the children. The drunk man can't stop what I'm feeling. Peace, God. The streets are the vibe I'm living. Let you speak a piece, then launch it from top of the building. You hit the earth hard. Now back to my first bar. Still glad to seeing it hurts far from a life, you know the one you live is corny to go. I go when nature calls me. I couldn't control, duck something, push buttons. You can't say law was frontin', cause I wasn't, but I was in the midst of action. Clips they blasting, one day pain, the next be laughing. 5 minutes or so, live killers with them usually know who's the fool you lose. Cops question what we know, nothing but my consumption of life and death humbling. I think it always is something. Disease is squeezing, guns off the reason for bleeding behind treason. I keep steaming. So what you saying, King? That was the life before. Real core relates all. What you expecting is raw. So what you saying, Lord? I live for the raw, the ground floor. I'm from there, son, we was poor. So what you saying, God? Bottom ain't meant for we, into the pain, that's what they sent to me. Strains on my memory, pain I forever see. Brave I forever be, reign over kings, now let it be.
Lord of Kings, but you don't pray to me, humanity devolve. What I'm involved with will make you lose faith. Wipe them all out and start over. Life is smooth like a skin mocha. Nature taking its course, so last she sings the chorus. Burst flaps and waterfalls is like an art form of vernissage. Lighting trees, Lichtenberg as they strike the bars. We stroll them up.
So what you saying?
They say the devil's in the details, so it's grab meticulous. Spit fire and give him hell, the light impels. Duality is what the story tells. A fragile balance with no power, so claim my crown's the brain receiver. Anthropomorphized, it's the Egyptian eye looking at me. And all the non-believers, the omnipotent gatekeepers throughout the key.
So what you saying, King? That was the life before. Real core relates all. What you expecting is raw. So what you saying, Lord? I live for the raw, the ground floor. I'm from there, son, we was poor. So what you saying, God? Bottom ain't meant for we, into the pain, that's what they sent to me. Strains on my memory, pain I forever see. Brave I forever be, reign over kings,
hey, yo,
now let
so
it
what
be.
You saying, God, sick with the bars. When I write, lays the pad at night, the average tripe. So I keep it ratchet tight. Devil worshippers wanna see it's like the Canaanites. Preachers giving bad advice, UFO satellites. Rugged like Israel lights with chrome pipes. My air lights, duck pole lights with no life. So shice, these cold nights. In QU we roam like nomads, spitting topaz. My whole staff never fragile. Smacking volcanoes, feasting on pterodactyls. F your life and whoever had you. Forever battle with the Lord's here, the Lord's here. In the flesh and frauds like Caesar Borgia. My aura like solar flares, you never seen the coldest stare. Pouring beers, toast on my team. We all kings, I seen schemes for cream. Murder scenes and fiends. Supreme being Elohim, you're a lean cuisine. Which means you light in the ass, I'm nice with the pad. Who bite it like half? Precise with the knife with a mag. I'm fighting my past, haunting my sleep. Spitting raw till I'm hoarse when I speak. The Lord is the beast. I stomp through these streets, I stay with the poor. I pace the ground floor with my favorite gores. Quarter waters from my favorite store. Y'all favor war. Pagans, what you praying for? Thorough, what you saying,
So what
Lord?
you saying, King? That was the life before. Real core relates all. What you expecting is raw. So what you saying, Lord? I live for the raw, the ground floor. I'm from there, son, we was poor. So what you saying, God? Bottom ain't meant for we, into the pain, that's what they sent to me. Strains on my memory, pain I forever see. Brave I forever be, reign over kings, now let it be.